Hey everybody, I am Caroline, and today we are doing a video that is specific to headaches. It's okay if you have a headache now, or if you don't and you have a tendency towards headaches, this is what we are focusing on. And we are accompanied by my little Mr. Prince Henri here. So he might lift his head up, he might stay a little off camera. Um, but anyways, go ahead and get comfortable and let's begin. So I'm going to be keeping my hands on my lap. I know that oftentimes you might see Reiki practitioners beaming. I just do it slightly differently. Take a big breath in and exhale. And if you need to go and cover your eyes, please go cover your eyes. Sometimes that's with the draping of our arm. Sometimes that's just laying a cloth. It could be with cucumbers. There you go. We receive a lot of information, a lot of stimulus through our eyes. Our eyes are working all day. So if you can begin the rest state from allowing a little bit of darkness. We can start to remove some of the visual overstimulation, just as we're beginning here. You might feel this Reiki flowing, you might not. But I'm working right now on the collective, on the jaw. These patterns that are arising of us being really hard on ourselves, these expectations, this doesn't feel like it's coming from other people. I think that those expectations are, are out there 100% because I'm working on the collective. I can't say that we don't have external expectations placed on us, but what I'm really feeling for this group in particular is the expectations that we're placing on ourselves. And this feels like this is early childhood, expectation of ways I'm supposed to perform, ways I'm supposed to behave. This feels like this is kind of age 6, age 7. And maybe this feels true for you, maybe this doesn't. Because I'm working on the collective, a lot of people, I'm working on the group of everybody watching this all at once. I'm painting with broad strokes. I'm relaying larger patterns. There you go. That's what we're talking about. Take a big breath in. And exhale. Yeah. All right. Here we go. I want you to just keep in mind that not everything that I'm going to be talking about is going to be applicable for everybody, and that's okay. But I'm really working on the jaw tension right now. There we go. Take a big breath in. Either inside of your own mind, in your heart, or even out loud, or even write it down on a paper, I want you to go ahead and place one expectation that you place on yourself. It might have started from somebody else's expectation of us, but at a certain point we take it on for ourselves. Yeah, that's the one. Take a big breath in. So just go ahead and say it out loud. Go ahead and write it down on a piece of paper. This is about releasing it rather than tracking it. There you go. Take a big breath in. And you can just think it, that you're thinking it and it's sort of evaporating too. You don't have to do anything fancy here. Yeah, Yeah, take a big breath in. We're doing a little bit of inner child work here. Really releasing some of those constraints that were placed upon us and that we later adapted for ourselves. That's what we're moving. Exactly. Take a big breath in. It's okay if you start feeling a little bit overwhelmed. I want you to just breathe. See if you can keep sinking into the places that feel a little stagnant, a little overwhelmed. Right? This feels like a deep pocket. I've been watching a lot of Dr. Pimple Popper lately, who I love. But it's this deep pocket. And we're not doing any squeezing, we're softening so we can release this stuff. There you go. It's just a congestion. Take a big breath in. It might feel heavy, it might feel like hard work. There you go. We just want to create a little bit of space so that inner child, that age 6, age 7, can just come out and express themselves. You don't even have to have any memories from that time. This is about an aspect of your consciousness. There you go. Take a big breath in. Sometimes when I do inner child work, I have memories of like, oh, I remember those diving sticks from the pool, or I remember a popple, these kind of stuffed animals that would sort of fold up into themselves, right? These popples. So sometimes it's not that I have more memories come out, but it's like these little spots kind of get released. And I'm like, oh, I forgot about those things. There you go. Interactions, what I meant by memories. Exactly. We're just creating a little bit of spaciousness. So I'm starting to work on, it's funny, I'm working on the inner child, but we start with headaches and then we follow where the energy goes. I did this whole video yesterday, but I didn't like my outfit and how the audio came out and everything. So I worked on this group yesterday. And it was all jaw. It was all jaw. And that's when we picked up again. Take a big breath in. And exhale. Beautiful. I'm so looking forward to seeing how this works for you guys. Yeah, this is some of the night terrors, some of the night sleep disturbances, some of the grinding, some of the shoulder clenches, some of this like I can't reveal how I'm feeling as a child is what I'm working on right now. Some of this neck tension. There's a lot of different reasons for the headaches that we're experiencing. Sometimes we need to drink a little bit more water. Sometimes we're missing some like vital nutrients. Sometimes it's stress. Sometimes it's our body saying no more. There you go. Take a big breath in and exhale. Go ahead and ask your whole body, from your mind, your hair, your eyes, your ears, your mouth, your throat, your breasts, your torso, your arms, your legs, your hips, your tailbone, your whole spine, your toes. go ahead and invite or downright ask your body, can I let this go? This practice that's holding my headaches, whether that's happening now or happening that's occurring. And remember, you can keep watching this video over and over. If you have chronic headaches, we're going to keep scrubbing, and there'll be more and more of these videos as well that are fresh, that are working on the collective. I know a lot of people suffer from headaches. If there's something specific that you want me to work on, please type it into the comments, because I am here for you. Like, these videos are my service. So if there's something that you as an individual need some support around, please type it into the comments. There you go. Take a big breath in. There's different categories of headaches, but if I'm working on somebody who says they have a very specific thing and I create a video for you, for people working that represents the collective on that topic, you might be the one who sparks a whole range of healing for a lot of people. So just remember that if you're feeling brave, if you're feeling like you need a little extra support, I am 100% here for it. And I do one-on-one sessions and things like that too, if you're kind of like, I want you to look at me. There you go. That's what we're working on. I love it. Take a big breath in. We're just loosening up some of the play of that inner child. Of the like, I can just be myself. Sometimes when we have very constricted childhoods, and I say constricted meaning sometimes we just had strict parents, right? And it was just authentically hard to let ourselves relax. Sometimes there was more going on than that. But sometimes we have that like one sibling or that one teacher or that like one person that we could be ourselves around. And sometimes it was an animal. There you go. Take a big breath in. Sometimes it was our animal companion. Sometimes it was our own imagination. There you go. Take a big breath. That's what we're creating, the relaxing space. Yeah. So what's happening right now is the inner stuff is relaxing, but our mental like patterns are kind of like still holding it in. So it's okay if your headache feels like it's getting a little bit like aggravated. Take a big breath in. I'm going to go ahead and call in some additional help. There you go. We're working on the headaches. We are working on the headaches. Take a big breath in. And exhale. I love this. Yeah. Coming back to work under the jaw. And this is all my holographic workspace. So sometimes my hands are down here. Sometimes my hands are up here. I just like to give you guys a little insight in how I work. There you go. This is a lot about grinding it out, despite what we're actually feeling. Grinding it out. Take a big breath in. Making sure that we're seen, making sure that we're heard, making sure that we don't cause too much of a fuss. Start working across the front of the forehead, back of the neck, base of the skull. Beautiful. Yeah. This is Reiki for headaches, guys. And exhale. It's okay if you might feel like crying but can't. Some of the energy that's coming up. I want you to just breathe with it. Maybe you stretch your whole body. Maybe you take a nice nap after this if you can. If you can't, that's okay. Take a big breath in. And exhale. I've been a Reiki professional since 2012. Bringing all of this hard work that I've learned through ease, through observation, all of my self-practice and self-study. I'm just bringing that forward for you. Everybody deserves quality care. This is why I do these videos. So if you need some assistance, like, please just let me know in the comments. There you go. Take a big breath in and exhale. Yeah, all right. Working the back of the skull right now, the back of the head. Right where the brain stem connects. Beautiful. Yeah, exactly. Take a big breath in. And exhale. Moving down towards the hips. Headaches don't just take place in the head. That might be where the pain and the discomfort expresses itself. But when I'm moving towards other parts of the body, I'm supporting the overall stream, the overall flow. There you go. Take a big breath in and exhale. Because right now what I'm feeling, especially as I'm kind of working at I'm kind of smoothing down the whole spine right now. What I'm really feeling is this feels a lot of like not quite burnout, but like pretty close to burnout. So like I'm pushing myself hard, harder than I need to go. Take a big breath in and exhale. That's what we're moving. I'm just moving energy down the spine, right back into the earth. And we are not here to fix anything. You're not broken. We are just here to smooth down and open up some of the energy pathways. And exhale. Yep, I'm kind of moving up to the middle of the back. There we go. Yeah. And I always snap to help break up some of the energy, and sometimes it seals things in place. Those are my kind of two functions that I've observed from snapping, is to kind of break up the energy or to seal things. Take a breath. And exhale. I'm going to start working at the front of the abdomen and the mid-low back. And if you have it in you, I want you to go ahead and place one more place where you put a lot of pressure on yourself. Maybe it comes right away. Maybe you take a moment to think about it. And then I want you to break up that into 3 different parts. You can imagine that you're snapping 3 different parts. Or you can say, this happens in my love life, this happens with my kiddos, and this happens at work. So however you want to chop off those, break apart, there you go. It might be 3 different layers, right? Like layers of the cake. However you want to separate or break those apart. There you go. Take a big breath in and exhale. I'm going to place one section here, one section here, and one section here. So take a big breath in. So in your mind, in your imagination, just put one of those parts here, one of those parts here, one of those parts right in the center. Take a big breath in. I'm going to create a little matrix. There you go. Ooh, those zoomed right out. We're just moving the energy, guys. And by guys, I mean all genders. Take a big breath in. And exhale. Beautiful. Yeah. You can put a little bit more up here. You can put a little bit more here. You can put a little bit more here if you want to. Beautiful. Yes. If you have a few more minutes, please do a little stretching. Slow, mindfully with your breath. Put on some Boho Beautiful or some Yoga with Adriene. Some really good yoga, very basic beginner if you're just starting. Stretching the back, stretching the neck. There you go. Beautiful. Take one more big breath in. Feel free to watch this video again. It's going to keep scrubbing deeper layers. There you go. Excellent. All right, I'm sweeping everything down, the hips, down and out the feet, down the arms, down the spine, right back into the earth. Whew. Thank you so much. I'm going to scoop up all this energy, blow it away. All right, I look forward to continuing to work with you. I hope everybody has a magical afternoon, and we'll talk soon.